Hey everybody, Glenn here from High Performance PC at Cape Cod. How y'all doing today? I'm doing great. I'm going to do a video here for you on Windows 10 Mobile, and yes, I can officially say Windows Phone is dead. I know, some of you guys might, yeah, good, Windows Phone is finally dead. It's about time. Go get yourself an iPhone or an Android phone. Well, guess what? No, yeah, right. You're right. Windows Phone is dead. You can laugh all you want because it's no longer Windows Phone. It's Windows 10 Mobile, okay? So let's just get that straight and clear. Now, Microsoft is actually making it clear that they really don't want to be in the phone business. So what they've done is they're no longer making phones like this. Nokia Lumia 1020 with a giant 41 megapixel camera that took awesome photos. They just recently released the Microsoft Lumia 950 and the 950 XL in the store, and the 950 got released on AT&T, and that's it. Their whole idea behind it is Satya Nadella wants all the OEM partners to step up to the plate and make a Windows Phone. They're still developing Windows 10 Mobile. There's new builds being released all the time. It gets better and better, and I'll tell you what, it's ever been as good as Windows 10. It's fantastic. I love it. I love the improvements I'm seeing on it, and it's just great. Microsoft is really the ones that are innovating now. I don't care what anybody says. Apple is out the door. They're no longer innovating. Ever since Steve Jobs left, they're done. They have no innovation left in them. They're copying other people because they have nothing left, right? You know the new iPhone they just released, the new operating system? They released iOS 9, and they're saying that the iOS 6 and the 6S and the 6S Plus has that new living images that, hold your finger on the picture and it moves. Well, guess what? They didn't innovate that. You know who did? Nokia. Nokia was the one that came up with what's called a cinematograph. And it's right here in my Windows 950. I do have it installed. I can take a cinematograph and I can share it in a video form to any one of my platforms, whether it's Facebook, Twitter, you name it. I choose where I want to send it. With the living images on an iPhone, as far as I know, there's no way to share that because you have to hold your finger on the screen to turn that into a living image. So there's no way you can share that with your friends for them to see, unless you drive, 5 to 1,000 miles away to go show your friend your living images that you took. So that's kind of redundant, don't you think? I think so. Cinematograph, now Microsoft did change it. Originally when Nokia released it, they had designed a special website, and when you shared the link, the people had to click on the link to go to the special website, which showed your cinematograph that you created. Microsoft took that one step further and made it a little better. Now what they've done is taken that cinematograph and turned it into a video, but with no audio, which is great. So now you can take those living images and share it to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, as long as it's under 15 seconds or less. It can go to Instagram, and you can share those living images with everybody, and they're fantastic. It's a moving picture. Now, and what I like about it is, as compared to the iOS living images, is when you do the photo, before you finish it, you have 3 boxes that appear on that screen, depending on how the picture was taken and stuff, as to where the boxes appeared. And if you tap on one of those boxes and put a check mark, that part of the image will move. If you tap on the second one, that part of the image moves. The third one, now the whole image moves. You can choose what part of the image you want to animate. I did a cinematograph one time when it was Nokia, and they had that special page you went to. And what I did was I was waiting in my car for my wife, and I went into the cinematograph. I pointed it at the driver's mirror on my car. It happened to be a windy day, and the trees were blowing, and you could see the leaves moving, and in the driver's mirror you could see the leaves moving in the trees. I did it just right, so I was able to animate just what was in that driver's mirror, but everything out in front of me, the windshield and off beyond that driver's mirror, everything stayed perfectly still. It was the greatest thing I had ever done, and I'm trying to catch that in a cinematograph with a boat going through the Cape Cod Canal. I'm going to do the same thing. I'm going to back the car in, and I'm going to do a cinematograph of a boat going by that mirror, and as the boat's going by, everything in front of me is going to be still. So I can't wait to catch that and be able to do that and have it right. Yeah, Apple didn't, as far as innovation goes, Apple's not innovating at all. You go ahead and comment to this video and tell me what you think that Apple innovated with and come up with, and I'm either going to agree or I'm not. And since Steve Jobs is gone, the innovation's gone for that company. Their stocks are down. Microsoft's starting to catch up to them. Microsoft is clearly the ones innovating right now. Android's only popular because of the amount of apps that are in the store, and that's what's keeping them alive, because everyone wants that popular app. Snapchat, WhatsApp, all the popular apps. Well, WhatsApp is in the Windows Store, and I do have it. I do run it. No, Snapchat's not yet. There are some third-party developers that have a way that you can use Snapchat via a Windows phone through a third-party. And you know what? Sometimes those third-party applications are better than the original. Oh, you think you're going to have it because it's got the name Snapchat and it was developed, and the developer's name is, and it says developed by Snapchat? You think you're getting the best experience? Sometimes you're not. So don't think you got a good experience by getting the developer's app, because a lot of these third developers can innovate beyond what that developer could even think of doing. So, Windows is definitely showing signs of they could be number one at some point. Remember now, it is one device. It's one app for all your devices. Your desktop, your phone, your tablets, eventually Xbox, and the HoloLens will be included in that. Right now, the Xbox Store is still on its own, but they are getting ready to merge the Xbox Store with the Windows 10 Store. So what they're working on is, theoretically, down the road, you will be able to purchase one game, one time, and have it go across all your devices. So let's say you're playing Grand Theft Auto, and you want to be able to play it across your devices that'll handle it. The desktop can, obviously, and the Xbox can. So that game, you'd buy it once, and you can play it between your two devices. It obviously won't work on a phone or a tablet just yet because they're not powerful enough to run it. But let's say you choose a more simpler game. Let's say that they release Pac-Man for the Xbox, right? Now you can purchase Pac-Man to work across all your devices. Your phone, tablet, desktop. And, and when the HoloLens comes out, and it's available for consumers to buy, then it would be available for that. So that's their one goal, is it's one app for all the devices, and it really is working good. And I'll show you in a minute, because I've already got some universal apps, and they're working fantastic. So, alright, so as far as Windows 10 Mobile goes, like I said, Windows Phone is dead. Done. Kaput. The store is still there. There's still companies that are adding stuff to that store, but it is going to, once they release Windows 10 Mobile to all the non-Windows 10 devices like the 950. 950 is the only one right now, and the 950 XL. Oh, no, excuse me. There is another one now. The Actel Fierce 1 XL. That's running Windows 10 Mobile. HP just announced the HP X3, I think it's Extreme or something to that effect. That's a Windows 10 device that's coming later on towards the end of the summer. A really slamming device. 4 gigs of memory, and it's got a HD display, which is 1440 by what is it, 1928 or whatever that number is. It's a high-end device, really high-end. It's going to be running a Snapdragon 820 processor over mine, which is running the Snapdragon 808, which is last year's top processor. Now it's the 810. It's going to have the 820, and then there's the not official yet, or maybe it has been, which is the rumored Surface phone that Panos Panay is working for Microsoft. So there is going to be another flagship phone coming, which is going to be the Surface phone. From what I understand, it's already in the works, and I'm almost positive it's already been announced. So it is coming, but it won't be till the fall, and it's going to be a Surface phone. Don't know if it's going to be on the lines of a Surface 4 turned into a phone or what, but that's what it sounds like. Alright, so let's dig into this Windows 10 mobile thing so you guys can see what Windows 10 is all about. Now, right here you got my desktop and my awesome Facebook page, High Performance PC at Cape Cod. If you haven't liked it, go over there and like it. Make sure you do. Check out some of my videos and my posts, and I post when I can. I'm one guy, I'm not always able to post all the time. I run this business by myself, and I'm either on the road or I'm doing work here at the shop. When I'm here at the shop, I tend to post as much as I can. On the road, I don't, because I've already told customers when I come to your home, I will not post any photos from your home, because that's a whole private thing with me. That's your own private sanctuary. I'm not going to, take a chance of someone seeing a picture of something and grabbing information off of it. So I don't do that. And so just to let you guys know, that's how it works for me. If I come to your home to work on your PC, I don't take pictures. If I bring it here to work on it, then I do. And I make sure that I'm not displaying a screen that shows any of your information, so that there's no way somebody's going to grab your information and run with it. So that's why iPhone's PC at Cape Cod. So I'm going to close this page out for now. We'll just minimize this down. And let's go ahead and we're going to open up my start menu. Excuse me, I almost said start screen. 8.1 is gone, thank God. I'm really loving Windows 10. Alright, so let's just dive right into the one app across all devices. There's already numerous apps that are showing up in the store. If you go to the Windows 10 store and you look up an app, it'll tell you if it was made for Windows 10. So you'll know when you click on the app and bring it up, you can look on the page, and right around the middle of the page, probably right about where it says install, you'll see where it says made for Windows 10. So you'll know when the app was made for Windows 10, or if it's an 8.1 app that was brought over to the Windows 10 store, and eventually those will get pushed to the wayside, and the whole store will be completely Windows 10 universal apps. And that's what they're working on, and it's working good so far. There are people developing. So let me just show you a couple of apps here that have been designed for the Windows Store that's universal. And let me just pull up for a minute here. I gotta see if I have an app here, because I'll go download it and I will show you one of the apps. Now I'm into NASCAR big time, and that's been a passion of mine since I was 6 years old. I've been watching NASCAR. Both me and my brother have. So I have it. Not only am I bigger than NASCAR, me and my brother got slot car track when we were young, when we were kids. So not only are we into the whole NASCAR, we're into slot car racing as well. We love it. It's a passion that we had for a long time. And all right, so now here is the NASCAR app. I just pulled this up, and let me show you. This is now a brand new, just this year. Well, they did it last year. When NASCAR ended, while NASCAR was finishing up last year, they had a chance to build a whole brand new Universal Windows 10 app. This is the Universal app on desktop, and let me get this opened up so you can see how beautiful this app is. Look at this. You get all your drivers off to the side. Let me just get this full screen for you. All your drivers right here. You get all your stories and videos right here. And this is where you'll normally see when the race is running. This is right over in here is where you'll see the actual race as it's going on, the who's in what position. And the one thing I love about this, and you won't find this on Android or iOS, I know they have an app over there. My favorite driver is Matt Kenseth. Well, guess what? Now, let me show you something. Let me go ahead and bring up Matt, and let me see on desktop where this is. Okay, so I'm going to go down here and I'm going to find Matt. Let's bring up Matt down here. I think this is where I did it from. All right, let's find Matt. Here's Matt right here. All right, he's listed as my favorite driver, right? But now, not only that, when you come to your favorite driver, right-click on him, and guess what? Right here, pin to start. Check this out. You can pin Matt to your start menu. So not only can you have your NASCAR app pinned onto your start menu, you have it pinned to your start menu. Check this out. I come down here, and now, right here, I get a Matt Kenseth live tile that is all Matt. So I get to see, without going into where Matt, what he's up to. I can just look at the live tile, probably during the race, and see what he's up to. But that's a Matt Kenseth live tile that gives me information without going right in. All right, so now you've seen Windows 10 on desktop, right? And you saw how I pinned it right here to the start screen. And you know what? Let me go ahead and do you guys a favor. This is something else. Now, I do have a touch screen here. As you can see, I can do this touch screen. So let's just go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and put it in tablet mode because I can do that. And see, it opens up everything full screen. Okay, there we go. Now I have opened up my desktop into a tablet where I can scroll up and down on my screen. Now I got my NASCAR right here, and there's my Matt Kenseth right here.